Well, I'm back again. This time I'm going to be looking for morel mushrooms. Thought I'd bring you along. I'm not going to be filming a whole lot because I want to make sure that I'm looking for mushrooms mostly. But here's a giant toad. Let me zoom in on him. He's huge. There he is. See him? Big, giant toad. He's almost as big as my fist. It's like black and tan. There we go. Hey, that's for you, Tim. Talk to you later. There's deer right over there. Right there. There's one looking at me. There's one right there climbing the hill. There's that one. There he is. I just had to show you, I'm at the top of a, I don't know, top of the hill, and the ground is a lot more moist here, and I just wanted to show you all the grapevines. I'm standing in front of one right here that just goes up, way up, and I just happen to notice it comes down here, loops around, and starts right there. And these are all grapevines. See the two coming up here? And you look over here. There's grapevines, 3 right there. And look at this giant one right there. I'm going to go over to it so you can see how big it is in reference to my hand. Grapevines make great tinder, by the way. You get the scaly bark. See, this thing is here, over there. Here's my hand. You can see for size reference. It's 6 inches in diameter, 5 or 6 maybe. Talk about being able to climb that thing. No, I'm not going to try to climb it. But there's another deer. They're everywhere. See if we can zoom in on this one. See him? He's looking right at us. He's looking right at us, and his face is centered right in the frame. See, he just moved. Let's wiggle his ears. Well, I haven't found any mushrooms, and I figured even a blind pig could root around and find one eventually. But it's not happening so far, but I'm having a great time walking around, so it doesn't really matter. I'm hoping to get a good look at a good video actually of the pileated woodpecker, hopefully. I haven't heard him, but I'm seeing a lot of deer. Oh, there they go. There they go. I apologize. I couldn't resist. Another hole. This time I'm standing in one. So my feet are down here. And right here is, oh, this one is probably 15 feet deep. There's the top. So I'll go pan around it. And then it slopes down here. So I just walked in right there. This is John. I'm back again. And I'm just going to be walking the trails because I haven't really explored the park with the trails. I've just kind of gone on some trails and then bushwhacked around. So I'm going to a place in the park I've never been, and I'll show you what it looks like right here down the trail. I caught some deer napping. I'll see if I can see them. Yep, there's one. There we go. There's two. There's two of them right there. And the other one is right there. There's a tree in the way. You can see its body. Sorry about. Well, that's why. Here we go. There it is. There's that deer. And then two other ones. Just having their afternoon siesta. I'm just stopping here because I got some plants that I want to see if anybody knows what they are. They're right here. They got white tops, little white flowers with 4 petals each. The stem is round and smooth. The leaves are in a whorl pattern, and as you can see, they're heart-shaped. And they've got notches on them that are not sharp notches, but kind of curved notches. I just wonder if anybody knows what those are. The other thing I wanted to mention is I'm by a couple of huge pine trees. There's one here, and there's one right there. Fun to climb. But I just wanted to mention that anybody that has pine around them, whenever, just a fire starting tip, when you want to start a fire, the first thing you need besides your tinder is pencil lead, not pencil the overall, but pencil lead size kindling. And what I always use if I've got pine around me is the dead pine branches. You see all this stuff on this pine right here, as far up as I can reach, is all dead. So you can start at the very outside and collect as much tiny little kindling, and then just work your way up, and it burns like no tomorrow because it's, you know, dried up dead pine. And so that's just a little tip when you're gonna have, if you think you're gonna have trouble getting a fire going, even if it's been raining and everything, these things work like anything. So that's just a tip for you. Get back to you later. I'm just pausing here to show you how pretty it is. This is opened up. This is like total deer habitat. It's a beautiful day. It's 80 degrees out. And it's wonderful not having to be anywhere. My wife has at a seminar for Christian counselors, mental health therapists, and so I am holding down the fort, so I don't have to be anywhere today, so I can stay as long as I want. That's really relaxing, especially when you got a beautiful day like today. And I'm so glad I've been able to bring you guys along with me. I just had kind of a wow experience. I just came up over this. I came from over here, and I just came up to this big expanse, and it just drops down and it goes along and then drops down again like it's terraced. So I'm going to let you come along with me for a little while and see this. And I've had eyes on me the whole time. Deer are everywhere. I just heard one snort. The ground cover that you see over there is May apples. I've been seeing a lot of evidence of old Mr. Pileated Woodpecker, but I haven't heard him pecking today. I thought I heard him calling once. I just see there's a dogwood here. There it's leaves, or I mean it's flowers. I hope you can see it. Try to zoom in on them. Right there. That's a dogwood. Little spindly tree. But I haven't seen any. That's the first one I've seen. Alright. Back again. And you can see there's evidence of beaver here. There, there, and right there. These trees right here, I call them ironwood. I think that's what they are. They're real muscly looking. I think there's one. Real muscly looking smooth bark. Chewed off that stuff right there. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that right there. Look across the path. All those are chewed off. And there's some mallard ducks. I'm gonna walk down to the stream. This is so beautiful right here. There's 4 mallard ducks just floated by. Let me get my staff. Okay, here we are. Oh, what a gorgeous place. You can see how beautiful this is. Now you can see why I like coming here. Where Mr. Beaver lives. Right there's chewed. It's still alive. They didn't ring it. But that's all chewed all down through there. I don't know where Mr. Beaver lives. I'll just wander around up in here. I'm perfected fly fishing with one hand. I can cast with one hand, but I can't bring a fish in with one hand. Or take it off the fly, for that matter. Oh, there's some pretty, I think those are maybe bluebells or something. Not sure what those are called. Bluebells, maybe. Somebody knows. Go ahead and comment. That's one thing. If if I am incorrect with something, I definitely would like to, because I love learning. So if I'm say something that's incorrect, give me a comment or a PM or something. I just found a birch tree right there. I was standing in front of it because I was hoping I would find a birch tree. I found a cedar, and now I got some birch bark. So I'm going to just walk down the stream for a while. I'll go up this way for a little bit and then I'll come back down. Then I will sign off. Stream is flowing from my left to right. I haven't seen any insects coming off either. Oh, I'm starting to see some small caddis. I think pretty soon that we're going to be seeing, like, I guess the Hendricksons might be over, almost over. Can't remember. Wow. Then the Stenonema come out. It's like a excuse me. It's like a light Cahill as a Stenonema. March Brown is a Stenonema. They're for you, Tim, the Stenonemas, as you know probably, are the clingers. They're real wide, squatty looking ones, and the Stenonema have really 3 wide flaring out tails as a nymph, and the center tail is a little longer than the other 2. I hope that you're enjoying this, Sep and Dennis. You said you liked water, so I want to make sure I did a lot of water here. And for you, Sep, I am not going to Even though you're wondering probably, I'm not going to take all my clothes off and swim across the river and then get dressed again and then swim back over. But I do like to see you braving the cold water. I think I would have a heart attack if I did that. You're a lot younger and healthier than me. Oh my gosh, there's all through here is just spikes sticking up where the beaver gnawed them off. Like, this would be very dangerous to be walking through here at night. If you ever fell down, you get impaled by one of them probably. Also, for you fire builders, as you see this stuff clinging from past flooding, there's a bunch of it over there in this tree. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. That stuff, that's good for a bird's nest. I will see you later. Here's just a really pretty view. Show you the cedar trees. These beautiful trees in front of me are cedars. Just trying to capture for you what I'm seeing. Trail goes up along here, and the bank on this side is just loaded with cedars. Here's a remnant of an old house. What's left is the stone fireplace. It's really cool. People have been having fires in it, but it was really well constructed. Alright. Yeah, I'm back on the river again, or a creek. It's actually called a creek. You can see how this is a fly fisherman's dream. The beautiful riffle right here. And what you're going to recognize, there's the bridge that I was on. I'm going to be going on that because you can't have a cool video like this without a fire and making something hot. So I'm going to be going back to my secret spot and kindling a fire. Here I'm in my spot. You can see the railroad tracks from here. This will get even more secluded as it grows in. Excuse me. I like this spot because of, like I said before, you've got all this bare rock here where all the deer trails have eroded, and you know, rain has washed it down to the rock, and that way I can have a fire without scorching the dirt. Get back to you. Okay, I made a little fireplace out of some stones. I put my little stainless grill on top of it. I'm going to start the fire in that little hole because I'm just going to have a small fire, and I'm going to boil up some water. Gathering up some little tiny stuff, like I said before this, and we're going to start calling it hawthorn for You know, I'm not sure what it is, but Chris thinks it's a hawthorn of some sort, and I think he might be right. Okay. It's fire time. I got my fire kit here. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use one of my cotton balls fire starters. Their claim to fame is burn time. I had one burn almost 15 minutes. I think typically you can get at least 10 minutes minimum out of each one. So here's your part that you missed last time. And typically I would have all my wood gathered, but I've got tons of it over here that was from before. This is what I'm using. It's called the Sparklight Emergency Fire Starter. And this is it. It's basically just a sparking mechanism, and it's going to throw a spark onto this. There it goes. I've got tons of time to put this away. I'm going to burn myself up. Add some more stuff to it. Stainless steel grill in there. There we go. And that's as easy as it gets. That's why I love those gel wax cotton balls. And you saw that they can be used one-handed, which is why I use them now. That should get going good. I am going to cut this off, and then once I get kind of set up, I'm just going to put down a garbage bag to sit on, and it's a gorgeous day, and I'm not going to deal with, I don't need any tarps or any of that stuff. I don't need any more one-handed practice. I got enough of that the other day. So I will cut this off, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, there's my setup, which I love. That stainless grill, really big monkey made for me. The dimensions are perfect. He had me, he sized it so it would fit my cargo pockets and the thighs of my pants. So it fits exactly perfect from side to side and right at the very top. But then it flaps over, so it's a perfect fit. So all I got, I'm sitting on this tarp, and I got my fanny pack here, and I've got, with the flap over sheath, make sure I can get this in film frame. This is just about my favorite knife. It's a 3/8 01 tool steel, and it's got a saber convex grind. It's beautiful green, green and yellow micarta, and bird's eye pins. 4-inch blade. But it's a phenomenal knife. Today, that's my backup knife, and the knife I'm using, which I use most of the time, is just a regular Mora, because I usually use a stainless one or a Triflex, but they're easier to keep clean, and they're great for slicing and food and stuff. So that's my primary blade, and then my backup blade, in case something happens to that, is something that's a lot better. It's you know, beefier, more of a custom-made knife. That's what I use for a backup, because if something happened to my primary, it was probably because of some situation I got myself into that might have gotten it broken or whatever. So for my backup, I like to have something that's a lot sturdier. Anyway, I said it again. Well, I'm trying not to say anyway. I said it about 1,000 times in the last video I did, so made a concerted effort to not say that. But the water's about ready to boil, and I'm getting ready to put the ramen noodles and jerky in. And then I'm gonna relax here and have something to eat. Okay, I scattered my rocks around. I'm just letting this burn out. I'm gonna clean all this up. There's what I made. If anybody's ever seen Pecos Bill's jerky, I wouldn't buy it. I happened to get this because I was at Ollie's looking for a tarp, and I saw it, and it was like $2 or something, which for jerky is practically means it's free. And so I bought a couple of packs of it, and it's not very good. So and I looked, and it wasn't expired or anything, so it's probably just a lousy jerky. I've got about by using the hand method, about a couple hours more light, it looks like, or at least until sunset. So I'm just gonna relax here and enjoy the solitude, and eat my ramen noodles. They're still too hot, so I got a ways to wait, but I think there's a train that's gonna be going by, so that'll be pretty fun. I like trains. I'll catch you later. God bless.